Welcome back to 21 Reasons Why. Today, we're settling the score on why fast casual dining is infinitely better than traditional fast food. It's the battle of the artisanal burrito bowl versus the bargain bin burger, and we're here to explain why one is a respectable meal and the other is a cry for help wrapped in greasy paper. So put down that questionable nugget, because the debate starts now. It's real food, not lab-grown mystery meat. Let's be brutally honest. When you walk into a fast casual restaurant, you see ingredients that your grandparents would recognize. There's grilled chicken that actually looks like it came from a bird, vibrant heaps of fresh cilantro, and avocados being sliced right before your eyes. It's a transparent operation built on whole foods. Now, let's pivot to traditional fast food, an industry that has perfected the art of creating food-like substances. Their chicken nuggets come in 4 government-approved shapes, none of which is chicken. Their burger patties are perfectly uniform discs of compressed sadness, engineered to survive the apocalypse. Fast casual menus talk about locally sourced and non-GMO, while fast food ingredient lists read like a chemistry textbook, filled with binders, fillers, and preservatives you can't pronounce. One gives you a piece of salmon on a bed of quinoa. The other gives you a mechanically separated poultry product, deep-fried in a vat of oil that has seen things. You're not just eating food at a fast casual place. You're eating something that had a life before it was put in a sterile plastic bag and shipped across the country. It's the fundamental difference between nourishment and simply filling a void with processed matter. You customize your meal, not just your combo number. Ordering at a traditional fast food joint is a soul-crushing exercise in conformity. You stare at a glowing board of preordained combinations and recite a number as if you're a prisoner being assigned a ration. The peak of your creative expression is muttering, "No pickles." Fast casual, however, hands you the culinary keys and lets you drive. You become the architect of your own meal, moving down the line like a food god, dictating your destiny. A little more of the spicy salsa? Done. A mix of black and pinto beans? Why not? Double protein because you actually went to the gym today? You've earned it. This isn't just ordering, it's a creative process. You're building something that is uniquely yours, tailored perfectly to your cravings, your diet, and your mood. Fast food gives you a limited set of options designed for maximum efficiency and minimum thought. Fast casual gives you an array of fresh ingredients and trusts you to know what you want. It's the difference between coloring in a pre-drawn picture and painting on a blank canvas. One system treats you like a consumer to be processed. The other treats you like a person with taste. Pause the debate for a second. We've laid out 10 hard-hitting arguments, but now the spotlight is on you. Hit the comments and drop your sharpest, most savage, or most hilariously accurate reason why fast casual demolishes traditional fast food. We're reading every single one, and the absolute best will be immortalized in a future Users Edition video. Don't hold back. Now, let's get back to the takedown. Eating fast casual doesn't feel like a dietary cry for help. There's a distinct emotional aftermath to every meal. After a fast casual lunch, you walk away with a sense of accomplishment. You conquered your hunger with a vibrant grain bowl or a gourmet sandwich, making a choice that feels responsible and adult. You can carry that branded paper bag back to the office like a trophy of self-respect. It says, "I'm busy, but I still value my well-being." Now, contrast that with the traditional fast food experience. That's a meal often consumed in the privacy of your car, hunched over the steering wheel to avoid dripping special sauce on your clothes. The grease-stained paper bag is not a badge of honor. It's evidence of a crime of nutritional self-sabotage that you quickly dispose of. It's a culinary surrender, a white flag waved at a stressful day. No one has ever proudly announced, "I crushed my personal goals today, so I'm celebrating with a value meal." Fast casual is a conscious choice for a better, quicker meal. Traditional fast food is the choice you make when you've given up. A silent scream into a greasy void that leaves you feeling heavy, sluggish, and filled with a profound sense of regret. One is fuel, the other is a delicious mistake. The ambiance is designed for humans, not for a quick getaway. Step into a fast, casual restaurant, and you'll notice something strange. they actually want you to stay. The environment is deliberately crafted for comfort. You'll find reclaimed wood, industrial chic lighting, comfortable chairs that don't feel like they were molded from a single piece of unforgiving plastic, and a curated playlist that isn't just royalty-free synth pop. It's a space where you could meet a friend for lunch without feeling rushed or embarrassed. Now, enter a traditional fast food joint. The ambiance is less welcome and more hostile architecture. The lighting is a harsh, fluorescent glare designed to highlight grease stains and crush your spirit. The seats are ergonomically engineered to become excruciatingly uncomfortable after precisely 7 minutes, a subtle psychological cattle prod urging you toward the exit. The color scheme of aggressive reds and yellows is a well-documented trick to increase anxiety and appetite, encouraging you to eat quickly and leave. Fast casual spaces are designed for humans to enjoy a moment of peace with their food. Traditional fast food establishments are designed as human processing centers, optimized for one thing and one thing only: getting you in and out as fast as humanly possible, leaving the uncomfortable plastic booth free for the next victim. You're investing in a meal, not just paying for regret. Let's talk about the transaction itself. With fast food, you're lured in by the siren song of the dollar menu, a false economy that promises savings but extracts its price later. You hand over a few crumpled bills for a bag of immediate, fleeting gratification. The real cost, however, isn't on the receipt. It's the biological tax your body pays for the next 3 hours as it struggles to process the grease and sugar. It's the productivity you lose when a food coma hits you like a tranquilizer dart at 2 p.m. In stark contrast, the slightly higher price point of a fast casual meal is a direct investment in your own well-being. You aren't just buying a bowl or a sandwich, you're purchasing afternoon energy, mental clarity, and the absence of self-loathing. That extra $3 buys you higher quality protein that won't weigh you down, complex carbs that provide sustained fuel, and nutrients that your body actually recognizes. You're paying a premium to feel good, to be functional, and to avoid that all-too-familiar cycle of cheap food, followed by deep regret, followed by a solemn vow to eat better tomorrow. Fast food is a culinary debt. Fast casual is a nutritional asset. Ingredients have a backstory, not just a freezer code. Fast casual restaurants understand that where food comes from matters. Their menus and marketing are filled with narratives about the source of their ingredients. You'll see phrases like locally sourced greens, humanely raised pork, or artisan bread from a neighborhood bakery. This isn't just marketing fluff, it's a statement of quality and transparency. It tells you that the ingredients were chosen with care, that they have a pedigree. Your chicken has a story, your avocado has a place of origin, and your cheese has a heritage. This creates a powerful connection to the meal, making it more than just sustenance. Now contrast that with traditional fast food. Ask the person behind the counter where the beef in your burger came from, and you'll be met with a blank stare. The backstory of that perfectly round patty is an opaque industrial saga involving massive processing plants and a global supply chain. Its only identifier is a freezer code, a series of numbers and letters on a cardboard box that is meaningless to anyone outside the corporate logistics department. One type of food is proud of its origins and wants to tell you all about it. The other treats its ingredients like anonymous, interchangeable cogs in a machine with a history so sterile and unappetizing, it's best kept a corporate secret. Flavor profiles are complex, not just salt, fat, and sugar. Fast casual chefs operate with a culinary palate. Fast food engineers operate with a chemical formula. In a single bite of a burrito bowl or a gourmet salad, you experience a symphony of flavors. There's the smoky heat from Chipotle marinated chicken, the bright citrusy punch of fresh cilantro and lime, the cool, creamy counterpoint of guacamole, and the subtle sweetness of roasted corn salsa. Each ingredient is distinct, yet contributes to a cohesive, layered whole. It's a thoughtful composition designed to engage your entire palate, offering notes of savory, sweet, spicy, and acidic all at once. Now, consider the fast food experience. It's a brute force assault orchestrated by the unholy trinity: salt, fat, and sugar. This trio is scientifically calibrated to hit your brain's bliss point with the subtlety of a foghorn. The goal isn't complexity, it's addiction. The flavor is a monolithic, one-note blast that overwhelms your taste buds, ensuring every burger from that chain tastes identical, whether you're in Ohio or Oregon. Fast casual aims to delight your palate with nuance and discovery. Traditional fast food just wants to hijack your dopamine receptors as efficiently as possible, leaving no room for surprise or sophistication. Their menu evolves seasonally, not just when a movie is released. The menu at a fast casual restaurant is a living document, reflecting the rhythms of nature. In the summer, you might find a salad featuring watermelon and feta, or a sandwich with fresh heirloom tomatoes. In the fall, the menu shifts to incorporate roasted root vegetables, butternut squash, and heartier grains. This seasonality is a hallmark of culinary intelligence. It means they are using ingredients when they are at their peak of freshness and flavor. It shows a commitment to craft and an understanding that the best food is tied to the time of year. On the other side of the spectrum, the traditional fast food menu is a stagnant monument to mediocrity, its core offerings unchanged for decades. The only time it ever evolves is as part of a crass, cross-promotional marketing scheme. Suddenly, there's a neon green slushie tied to a superhero movie, or a burger with a bizarre sauce named after a new video game. These aren't culinary innovations. They are cynical cash grabs designed to lure you in with novelty. Fast casual menus change because the seasons change. Fast food menus change because a studio's marketing budget demanded it. One is guided by the Farmer's Almanac, the other by the Hollywood release schedule. It's a respectable lunch date, not a last resort. Picture this. You suggest to a potential romantic interest, "Let's grab a bite to eat." If your next words are, "I know this great little fast casual place with amazing grain bowls," you sound modern, health-conscious, and discerning. It's a low-pressure, sophisticated choice that signals good taste without being stuffy. The ambiance is pleasant enough for conversation, and the food is good enough to be a talking point. It's a solid, respectable option for a first or second date. Now, imagine the same scenario, but instead you say, "I know this great fast food joint with a drive-thru." The record scratches. The romance dies. Suggesting a traditional fast food restaurant for a date is the culinary equivalent of giving up on life. It communicates a total lack of effort and indifference to both their experience and your own digestive future. It's not a date, it's a shared moment of desperation. Fast casual is a place you go with someone you want to impress. Fast food is a place you go with someone you've been married to for 20 years when the kitchen is under renovation and every other option has been exhausted. It's the difference between courtship and surrender. You can actually see your food being prepared by a person. The fast casual model is built on an open kitchen concept that fosters trust through transparency. You walk down the line and watch as real human beings scoop, chop, grill, and assemble your meal right in front of you. You see the fresh ingredients in their stainless steel containers. You see the flames on the grill. You see a person with a name tag. Let's call him Kevin, carefully placing cilantro on your tacos. This visual confirmation is incredibly reassuring. It proves that your food isn't emerging from some mysterious, unseen backroom. Now, consider the traditional fast food experience. You place your order with a disembodied voice through a speaker box or at a counter that acts as a fortress wall. Your food then materializes, fully formed, sliding down a metal chute or appearing on a tray from a hidden world behind the heat lamps. What happens back there? It's a complete mystery. For all you know, your burger is being assembled by robots, or worse, by someone who hasn't seen the light of day since the last McRib promotion. Fast Casual's open process says, "We have nothing to hide. Look at the quality." Fast food's opaque process screams, "You really don't want to know what's going on back here." It won't leave you with a grease hangover. We've all experienced it, the dreaded grease hangover. It's the physical and spiritual malaise that sets in about an hour after a traditional fast food meal. Your stomach feels heavy, your energy plummets, and a fine sheen of oil seems to be emanating from your pores. It's a state of being where you feel both uncomfortably full and profoundly unsatisfied, a biological punishment for your poor life choices. The sheer volume of low-quality fats and processed ingredients sends your digestive system into a state of emergency, diverting all available energy to dealing with the culinary crisis you've inflicted upon it. Fast casual dining, however, is designed to prevent this very outcome. By using fresher ingredients, healthier cooking methods like grilling instead of deep frying, and balanced macronutrients, it provides energy rather than stealing it. After a fast casual meal, you feel light, refueled, and ready to tackle the rest of your day. You don't need a recovery period or a post-lunch nap. One meal powers you forward, the other drags you into a sluggish pit of despair. It's the difference between putting premium fuel in your tank and pouring bacon grease into it and hoping for the best. Dietary restrictions are welcomed, not treated as an inconvenience. Navigating dietary needs in a traditional fast food setting is like trying to solve a Rubik's Cube in the dark. Asking for a gluten-free or vegan option is often met with confusion, a sigh, and a lengthy consultation with a manager, which usually culminates in them offering you a sad side salad without dressing. The system is rigid, built for speed and uniformity, and any deviation from the norm is a major disruption. Fast casual, on the other hand, was practically built for the modern discerning eater. The entire build-your-own model is a playground for dietary modifications. Gluten-free? Just get a bowl instead of a wrap. Vegan? Skip the cheese and meat and load up on plant-based proteins and a dozen different vegetable options. Dairy-free? The choices are abundant. These establishments don't just tolerate your needs, they embrace them as a core part of their business model. The staff is knowledgeable, the options are clearly labeled, and you never feel like you're being a difficult customer. Fast food treats dietary restrictions as a problem to be awkwardly managed. Fast casual sees them as a preference to be happily catered to. The focus is on culinary craft, not assembly line speed. At its core, fast casual dining retains a connection to the art of cooking. Even on a busy lunch line, there's an element of craft involved. The person grilling the chicken is focused on getting the right char. The employee assembling your bowl is considering the placement of ingredients, layering flavors and textures with a practiced hand. They use tongs and spoons, not dispensing guns. There's a tangible sense of culinary technique, even when it's happening at speed. This focus on craft is a stark contrast to the guiding principle of traditional fast food: maximum speed by any means necessary. The fast food kitchen is not a place of craft. It's a tailorist assembly line. Food items are pre-cooked, pre-portioned, and held in warming trays for terrifying lengths of time. The final assembly is a frantic, robotic process governed by beeps and timers, where the goal is to shave every possible nanosecond off the service time. One system values the quality of the final product, trusting its trained employees to execute. The other values only the stopwatch, treating its employees like cogs and its food like widgets to be assembled with ruthless, flavor-killing efficiency. You leave feeling satisfied, not just shamefully full. There is a massive difference between satisfaction and fullness. Traditional fast food excels at delivering the latter. For a few dollars, it can pack your stomach with a dense brick of refined carbs, low-grade fats, and sodium. You are, without a doubt, physically full, but this fullness is hollow, a purely mechanical sensation devoid of any real contentment. It's the feeling of having consumed volume, not nutrition. An hour later, despite the rock in your gut, you might even feel strangely hungry again as your body craves the actual vitamins and minerals you denied it. Fast casual, however, aims for genuine satisfaction. The combination of high-quality protein, fiber from fresh vegetables and whole grains, and healthy fats provides a multifaceted sense of satiety. Your stomach is full, yes, but your body also feels nourished, and your taste buds feel gratified by complex flavors. You feel a clean, lasting energy, not a heavy, greasy bloat. It's a holistic sense of well-being that comes from giving your body what it actually needs. Fast food stuffs you. Fast casual satisfies you. One is a blunt instrument, the other is a carefully crafted experience. It respects adult taste buds. Children's palates are notoriously simple. They crave the uncomplicated, hyper-palatable trio of salt, sugar, and fat. This is precisely the flavor profile that traditional fast food has mastered. Their menus are essentially adult-sized versions of kids' meals: fried things, sweet sauces, and processed cheese. It's food designed to appeal to the most basic, undeveloped tastes. Fast casual, however, operates on the assumption that its customers have graduated from the culinary nursery. It introduces flavors and textures that require a more sophisticated palate. You'll find things like tangy pickled onions, bitter arugula, earthy quinoa, spicy harissa, and complex vinaigrettes. These are flavors with nuance and depth, ingredients that challenge and delight rather than just placate. Fast casual doesn't pander to the lowest common denominator of taste. It trusts that you appreciate a bit of bitterness to balance sweetness, or a touch of acid to cut through richness. It's the difference between a menu that asks, "What's the simplest, most addictive thing we can sell?" and one that asks, "What's the most delicious and interesting combination of flavors we can create?" One is for your inner child. The other is for the actual adult you've become. The drink options go beyond giant vats of corn syrup. The beverage station at a traditional fast food joint is a monument to corn syrup. It's a row of spigots dispensing various shades of brown and neon-colored sugar water, all functionally identical in their mission to mainline liquid candy into your bloodstream. Your most artisanal choice is usually unsweetened iced tea, a sad, lonely outlier in a sea of saccharine mediocrity. Now, walk over to the drink selection at a typical fast casual restaurant. It's a completely different world. You'll find freshly brewed iced teas infused with hibiscus or mint. You'll see aguas frescas made with real fruit like cucumber, lime, and watermelon. There are often craft sodas made with cane sugar and natural flavors, and a selection of sparkling waters and kombuchas. It's a thoughtful lineup that treats the beverage as an integral part of the meal, not just a cheap, sugary add-on to boost profit margins. They offer drinks that complement the food's flavor profile, providing refreshment without a massive sugar crash. Fast food offers a choice between 10 different flavors of diabetes. Fast casual offers a curated selection of beverages for people who actually care what they're drinking. It bridges the gap between a sad desk lunch and a full-service ordeal. The modern professional faces a daily culinary dilemma: the sad desk lunch versus the full-service restaurant experience. The sad desk lunch is a solitary, depressing affair involving a squashed sandwich from home or a mediocre pre-packaged salad eaten under the fluorescent lights of the office. The full-service restaurant, while delicious, is a commitment. It involves waiters, tipping, and a time investment that can turn a one-hour break into a stressful race against the clock. Fast casual dining perfectly occupies the glorious middle ground. It offers the speed and efficiency needed for a workday lunch, but with food quality that rivals a sit-down restaurant. You can be in and out in 15 minutes, yet enjoy a chef-designed bowl with grilled steak and chimichurri that makes your colleagues' sad desk salads weep with envy. It provides a genuine escape from the office, a proper meal in a pleasant environment without the ceremony or time suck of a traditional restaurant. It's the ultimate lunch hour hack, delivering maximum quality and satisfaction with maximum efficiency. It's not a compromise, it's the perfect solution. The packaging feels premium, not like it was designed in the 90s. Presentation matters, even when you're getting takeout. Fast casual brands understand this instinctively. Your burrito bowl comes in a sturdy, often compostable, molded fiber container with a clear, tight-fitting lid. Your salad is handed to you in a well-designed box, and everything is tucked into a thick, branded paper bag with satisfying rope handles. The packaging feels substantial and thoughtful, a protective vessel that respects the quality of the food inside. It's an extension of the brand's premium identity. Now, let's consider the packaging from a traditional fast food chain. It's a festival of flimsy, grease-soaking paper wrappers, styrofoam clamshells that have been scientifically proven to be indestructible, and thin, crinkly paper bags that feel like they'll disintegrate if you look at them too hard. The graphic design often looks like it hasn't been updated since the Clinton administration, a garish explosion of primary colors and dated fonts. Fast casual packaging makes you feel like you're carrying home a well-deserved treat. Fast food packaging makes you feel like you're trying to smuggle evidence away from a crime scene before the grease stains give you away. You're supporting a food culture, not just a corporate behemoth. When you choose fast casual, you are often participating in a vibrant and evolving food culture. These brands, even the large ones, tend to be founded by chefs or food-passionate entrepreneurs who wanted to bring a specific culinary vision to the masses. They popularize new ingredients like gochujang, introduce concepts like the grain bowl to the mainstream, and push the industry forward with trends in sustainability and transparency. Buying a meal there feels like you're endorsing innovation and a more thoughtful approach to food. Conversely, patronizing a traditional fast food chain often feels like feeding a monolithic corporate entity that has been coasting on the same 5 menu items for half a century. Their primary mission isn't culinary innovation, it's shareholder value, market saturation, and the ruthless optimization of their supply chain. They don't create food culture, they create advertising jingles and plastic toys for kids' meals. Choosing fast casual is a vote for progress, for a food system that values flavor, freshness, and new ideas. Choosing traditional food is a vote for the status quo, for a world where the most exciting new menu item is a different flavor of milkshake. It's the fast food experience, all grown up. Ultimately, fast casual is the logical evolution of the fast food concept. It takes the core promises of the original model, speed, convenience, and accessibility, and elevates them to meet modern standards. It recognizes that today's consumer wants more than just cheap calories delivered quickly. We want quality ingredients, healthier options, customization, and a pleasant dining environment. Fast casual is fast food that has matured, gone to college, and developed a personality. It's what happens when the convenience of the drive-thru meets the culinary standards of a real restaurant. Traditional fast food, in contrast, remains stuck in a state of arrested development, forever pandering to the simplest tastes and refusing to acknowledge that the world has changed. It's a relic of a bygone era, a time when food science was more important than food itself. Fast casual dining isn't just a separate category, it's the upgraded version, the 2.0. It delivers on the convenience we crave without asking us to sacrifice our taste buds, our health, or our self-respect in the process. It's the fast food we deserve. Ultimately, you get what you pay for, and your body knows the difference. The most fundamental argument boils down to a simple economic and biological truth. You get what you pay for. The reason a fast food burger can cost less than a fancy cup of coffee is because every possible corner has been cut. The meat is of a lower grade, bulked up with fillers. The bun is made from the most refined, nutrient-stripped flour. The cheese is a pasteurized processed cheese food product. It's an illusion of value that ignores the hidden costs to your health and well-being. The few extra dollars you spend on a fast casual meal are not for nothing. They are a direct payment for superior quality. That money buys you antibiotic-free chicken, organic greens, whole grains, and sauces made from actual herbs and spices instead of chemical flavorings. Your body is not a machine that can run on any cheap fuel. It's a complex biological system that recognizes the difference between nutrient-dense whole foods and highly processed substitutes. You can fool your wallet with a $1 menu, but you can't fool your digestive system or your long-term health. That feeling of clean energy after a fast casual meal versus the sluggish regret after fast food is your body sending a clear, undeniable receipt. It knows exactly what you paid, and it knows exactly what it got. And there you have it, 21 reasons why fast casual dining leaves traditional fast food in the dust. Thanks for watching us break down the battle between a gourmet burrito bowl and a burger that's seen better days. Now, we want to hear from you. Drop your own arguments in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more epic debates. Until next time, this has been 21 Reasons Why. Epic debates, legendary comments.